We got 1 free games. You can donate right here. You can use the code on the BCW. And you get free stuff and free games. You can buy all the stuff download on your phones. You get free apps. You get 2 and 1 channel in 2 separate ways. You can help me out on my 1 station, on 1 membership, on 1 description, and on my description below. So the first story that Ray Ospreay wanted to hear anyone out before he signed with AEW, saying quote, Ray Ospreay discussed the signing with All Elite Wrestling at AEW Full Gear. The past weekend, Ray Ospreay included signed a contract with AEW, posting he had expressed his interest in Pimento competing for TNA and head up his looming free agent into next year in 2024. He had also included that he wasn't open to moving to the United States and making to in a WWE. He said, "Is speaking at the AEW Full Gear post-WrestleMania Scrum, where Ospreay was asked about whether AEW was always his end goal, or what if this were all companies he wanted to sponsor. He said, no, I mean, look, the TNA thing was because TNA was wonderful, it wasn't incredible, but it wasn't such a case of I wanted to hear anybody out, Ospreay said. It's just because I don't know, and I want to do what is best for my family. I can't tell you enough, but my life has completely changed. It's that a woman walked into my life. It wasn't reportedly. He has a set place himself in front of me. I'm one of the most incredible people you can have sometimes, but something has changed with me. I get it now. I understand. He said, Ray Ospreay, I believe in AEW. He said, Ray Ospreay continued by starting that in AEW. He thinks the image that made him fall in love with wrestling. He recalled the promo from some boxing that made him realize that he wanted to be a part of it. Ospreay also noted that he is now going to face his upcoming to America, and he is a grateful certainly he hasn't been on ICAW and I see talent here, and he said, and I see imaging that made me fall in love with pro wrestling, where as I said, I followed it. I followed anything the good, the bad, I followed it. I believe in this place. This was a poem that Murphy did it his age ago, and he said, it's the time to be in medicine at this point. And this was that point. I was like, I want this, I want it, and I want to go here. I'm here. I'm gonna give anything I got this place. So, we will give you guys a medical update on MCF. MCF is sold in injuries at AEW Full Gear. At the AEW Full Gear 2023 pay-per-view event in Los Angeles, MCF, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, competed in 2 matches. According to a wrestle, he suffered a hip injury during his World Heavyweight title event against a right, and he had to have it popped back and agents of the show. This ring was now a Fable, also confirmed simultaneously. So, last time we seen this show at Full Gale last Saturday night, and Adam Cole said to MJF said, "Don't take that title from me, Adam Cole." But he did. According to sources, MJF hurt his hip during his match, and he said right. It was a Full Gale and had to have his hip opposed back in address of the show. He was also said to have been up his solo and MJF has not expected to miss any TV time. He said, but the current plan is for him to be forceful in non-wrestling chemistry while hanging up. So, we will give you guys an update on MJF going to have surgery of his leg. So, the short story of we have an update on Ronda Rousey status with always in AEW. There was going on with Ronda Rousey in Ring of Honor last night, referring into a live episode of AEW on the Cruising in Rampage. The Ring of Honor was tapings a special tag team match for the first episode of Ring of Honor. Last time we saw Hall, Finn and Buddy Starks take on Saville and Ronda Rousey, and this was a rematch of the contest that took place at Wrestling on Thursday evening, but just all of this meeting has Ronda Rousey signed with Ring of Honor or All Elite Wrestling. According to a Fable, Sling was not a Fable. It has a Friday night. Ronda Rousey has not signed or for either company and is currently working on a handshake deal. He said, Snap also wants Ronda Rousey wants to retire with UFC. Ronda Rousey has never been planned to beat the mystery Sunny tonight at Full Gale or so weeks ago. But if you want to know more about who the mystery Sunny Luggage is, you can do so by clicking here. So, I want to see Ronda Rousey is my dream match. I want to see against Sylvia or Athena and Buddy Starks. What do you make of this new report of what you like to see Ronda Rousey sign with Ring of Honor or All Elite Wrestling? So the fifth story of MJF. The wrestling report, MJF is being up after AJ Full Gale. He won't miss TV time, he says in a quote. MJF is reportedly being up in the aftermath of AJ Full Gale. At AJ Full Gale, MJF defeated Say Right to retain the AJ World Series was this match. Came out of the guns. There was an attack that Sabian and sent him to the hospital bed. And into the show, Adam Cole temporarily took MJF's place into advertised in the main event. But MJF dived in, ambulance back to the area and competed as a regressible. So Sabian put his body on his line during the bout. He hit a diving elbow drop to the outside and onto to the floor. Speaking of a wrestle in the reports, that the police officer told MJF put his head on the elbow drop to the outside the recipient. He had to have his head pulls back into the place. After the bout, the guest talented was also said to have bring up his solo onto the top rope. The Wrestling Report notes that MJF is not expected to miss any time from TV time. The current plan is for him to be forcing into non-wrestling chemistry about here's up for AJ was in until on December 30th into next month. The stream now available confirmed that he also heard about himself hurting his head. On Twitter states that the following: I can confirm also heard a word on F of MJF had brain hurt this weekend. So I will keep that posted on MJF. He has surgery on that day. So thank you for listening right here on VCW. I'll see you next time. Peace.